Hi guys, I wanted to quickly hop on today to talk about hormones. I'm writing out a series of posts around hormones and hormone health, but there's this concept that's way too long for a post and it's way too long for stories that I want to talk to you guys about. And that is why when the body is in a healing crisis, why hormones are the first thing to be sacrificed. And if you look at my order of healing, you'll see hormones is like the second to last thing in the order of healing that we want to attack. Yet, when people come to me, they want hormones to be the first thing because especially sex hormones, when you have them in balance, you have high libido, you have healthy skin, hair, and nails, you feel sexy, you feel energized, you feel vibrant and enlightened, and really like you can take on the world. And so having healthy sex hormone balance really makes you feel unstoppable. But why is it that the body sacrifices our sex hormones when we begin our healing crisis? And this is why. You actually don't need sex hormones to survive. I know, shocking, right? You only need sex hormones to procreate. And our biology is either to be in fight or flight or rest and digest. So when we're in a fight or flight response, which is like 9 out of 10 of us, when we're constantly go, 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 our body feels like it's running from a bear. And so a chronic stress response, being in fight or flight like that, being malnourished, not eating a highly nutritious diet, that will wear and tear our body fast and furiously. And so when our body is in wear and tear mode and we're not resting and we're not eating healing foods, our body doesn't have the sustenance necessary to heal and repair itself. So it will start using resources from other areas to prioritize more important functions like brain function and heart function and lung function and bowel function. You don't need to prioritize sexy time. Your body doesn't need it. It only needs that to procreate and make babies. Remember, when you're in fight or flight, your body's like, hey, let's grow a baby right now, because running from a bear and growing a child seems like a really good idea. The body doesn't do that. So the first thing to go is the sex hormones. So think of it this way. If you are on a boat that is sinking, a really nice boat, and you're trying to slow down the sinkage, you're going to throw overboard like things that are not important, like tables and chairs and like curtains and, maybe decorations, right? Because you're trying to make this boat sink slower. So everything that is really not important, everything that's just fluff and made the boat look beautiful, you're throwing it overboard, and you're trying to keep the engine and you're trying to keep the hardware and you're trying to keep all the other things so you can heal and repair wherever the hole is. And so the body is the exact same. You don't need sexy time. You don't need procreation. You actually don't need healthy hair, skin, and nails. You just need to be kept alive. And so again, when you're in this healing crisis, sex hormones are the first thing to go. You don't feel amazing at all. You feel like crap, but you're still alive and you're still breathing. And you might just be bedridden, but hey, the body has done its job. All right. So that is why sex hormones, we love them, but that's not what I go to first when we try to heal. So I've made a bunch of posts that are going to be posted over the next few weeks, ways that you can help support your hormones. But number one is stress management. It's huge. So make sure that you're not overburdening your body with stress. Before I go into the other things, I want to talk about your biological bank account. So let's say you need 100 units of antioxidants and vitamins and minerals and proteins and all of these things to help your body function every day. 50 of those units are going to healing and repair, and 50 of those units are going to like exercise and doing all kinds of fun things. So you need to eat 100 units of nutritional value every day in order to just function. All right. Now, let's say you're eating the standard American diet and you're only eating like 50 units of vitamins and minerals and amino acids and healthy fats. And you're actually like eating another 50 units that are creating inflammation and they're creating all kinds of dysfunction in the body, which require more resources from your body to put out those fires. So remember in the previous example, I said we need 100 units to function, to heal and repair and to help you exercise. But now with the standard American diet, you actually need 150 units because you have more fires to put out because you're eating inflammatory foods that are breaking down your body faster, but you're only eating 50 units of highly nutritious foods, right? Maybe 2 vegetables a day, maybe 3 fruits a day, right? So do you see how we have this biological deficit where you're burning out your body, you're breaking it down faster, and you're not giving it enough healing materials to heal it and repair it. So that's why the body will then use resources like sex hormones and sacrifice it and say, you know what, we're going to use everything we can to prioritize brain and lungs and heart and like stomach. You know, the organs that are extremely, extremely vital for living. Sexy time be gone. We don't need to procreate. We don't need to connect with our spouses. Like, we need to just stay functional. So that's why it's so important. That's why I keep emphasizing, one, stress management is gonna really burn out your resources if you're stressing a lot and you're not sleeping. Another thing, eating 8 servings of vegetables a day is ginormous, and try to make sure they're mostly above ground vegetables, leafy greens, zucchinis, all that jazz, bell peppers. These are really high biological unit foods. They are going to add to your biological bank account and not take away. They're going to help do damage control and give you really sustainable energy. They're going to help stabilize your blood sugar. They're going to give you the nutrients necessary to create hormones and neurotransmitters and give you all of the sustenance to heal and repair and do damage control. And then some. It will be anti-aging, all right, to eat 8 servings of vegetables a day. And notice how I didn't say 8 servings of fruits and vegetables. It's just vegetables. Some of the other things that I said in these posts is trying to prioritize eating fats and proteins. Fats are very, very healing. Make sure they're anti-inflammatory fats. They're good fats like avocados and coconut oil and olive oil and unrefined organic red palm oil, grass-fed butter and ghee and tallow and duck fat. These are all really incredible fats. Stay away from the hydrogenated oils, the trans fats, all that jazz. Proteins are so important because you are literally like a protein meat soup. You need a lot of proteins to heal and repair all the protein in your body. So make sure you are getting enough protein. The beautiful thing about fats and proteins is that they stabilize your blood sugar. When we're eating a standard American diet of like insane carbs and sugar, your blood sugar is going up and down like this. And when it does, that actually uses a lot of your body's resources. It uses a lot of insulin. And so when you're going up with your blood sugar, you're using a lot of insulin, that's going up, and then you're crashing. And when you have these crashes and when you're doing this, not only are you triggering hormones to make you put on fat, but it's also going to make you tired, and you're going to start chasing more carbs throughout the day to help you get from your slump back to your high. And so if you're eating fats and proteins, it's actually doing this versus carbs that do this. Sodas do that. Breads do that. Even granolas do that. Fruit does that. And so that's why I say for breakfast, try to focus on eggs and veggies and leafy greens and green smoothies that have very little fruit in them. Things that have lots of fat in them. Make sure you are focusing on that. There are other things that I can't think of right now, but that's actually a really good starting point. So when it comes to your hormones, nuts and seeds. I'm doing a post about nuts and seeds that are coming soon. There's a fly flying around somewhere. But that's all coming soon. But I just wanted to get this concept across that your body will sacrifice its hormones first because they're actually not that crucial for survival. There's that fly again. If you have any questions, post them here. Otherwise, I'm going to end this. I'm going to make it nice and short and sweet so that people are not intimidated by the 20-minute post or whatever. But hopefully this was helpful. It was really nice to see some of you on here. Hi. And I will talk to you guys soon. I will post this in my stories so that other people can watch it. Hopefully you learned something new. Bye.